UK WT news. I feel compelled to get this newscast out to you. It would appear that nuclear conflict is very much a reality, thanks to North Korea and China and well, I don't know what more to say than that. I didn't think that China would back North Korea. I thought North Korea would actually end up pummeled by everybody. But having watched InfoWars last night and read all the articles this morning, it's become very apparent that North Korea are quite happy to go into a war on their own with that absolute moron that runs their country, Kim Jong-un, fat little retard that he is. He has pushed the boundaries far too far. The last few days they've sent missile after missile saying, oh, it's just a test, it's just a test. They've been told to stop doing it, but they keep doing it. The United States have had enough. They've sacked one of their senior security advisors. His clearance has been taken away. Obviously he was against what's about to happen. But I think it's time we face the fact now that this could be it. This could be the time that anybody who's been prepping, anybody who was aware that this was on the cards, has a reasonable chance of surviving. Those of you who didn't prepare, those of you had your head in the sand, didn't think it would ever happen, you could be in trouble, guys. I will keep looking on updates, but I think North Korea have just pushed it too far now. That they're not stopping. I've never known the United States give anybody as much a chance as they've given North Korea, and this is probably because China will become involved. But it looks like the US are looking for a preemptive strike on China and North Korea. This will end up in tragedy for millions, possibly billions. It was probably always going to happen. I hoped never in my lifetime. I hope never in my children's lifetime or my grandchildren's lifetime. But it's been a long time without war. Unfortunately, war has progressed to a point now where the world could just come to an end, quite simply. I advise you to look at alternative media like UKWT and keep updated, keep yourselves ready, have a plan, have somewhere to go. If you're in a big city, you should be looking to get out of it. Obviously, this could all come to nothing, as it very often does. But it is far worse than the Cold War. It is far worse than the Cuban Missile Crisis. On the doomsday clock, I think they've now moved it to 2 minutes to midnight, which it's never been at before. The doomsday clock is how they gauge how close we are to the world ending. And midnight being end of the world. And it's now 2 minutes to midnight. I was going to try and do some good news, some different news, some, I don't know, I just don't know what news to bring you when tomorrow may not be any point. Trying to look on the bright side, if I'm honest, I'm in a reasonably safe place. It's not on the hit list for most of the country's nuclear weapons. If it happens, I don't know where Russia will stand on this. Trump may be looking to bring Russia in on our side. It may only involve the United States and Korea and China. But if you think about it sensibly, when has that ever happened before? I cannot see the UK keeping out of a scrap. The one thing it will do is it will sort out the Islamic problem. Because they'll have to go back to their own countries, because their own countries will be in a better state than this one, won't they? Right, there's no point me just repeating it over and over. But to reiterate, nuclear war is as close to happening as it ever has been. All it takes is Trump, Kim Jong-un the moron, or the Chinese to fire that first missile, and it's pandemonium time. I hope to speak to you tomorrow. I hope that this is all over the top. I've read so much today that would indicate that it's extremely likely. Hopefully, it sounds horrible, doesn't it? Especially to anybody from America who might watch this. But from the UK's perspective, hopefully China will have all its missiles pointing at the United States. Because it's got a lot less than the United States. Well, these are troubled times. I'm sending you all the best of luck if it does happen. Don't come running to my house if everything gets blown up, because I'll be defending it tooth and nail, so I'm well prepared. Sorry, but that's the way life will be. But anyway, let's hope, fingers crossed, it all comes to nothing. I will update you as soon as I hear anything else. At this moment in time, we're on the verge. Closest we've ever been. Well, try and sleep safe tonight. Hopefully in the morning you'll be hearing better news from me. Bye for now.